Hi everybody, I'm G1 Writer with G1 Insights, and this message is for our beautiful water signs. I am going to start off with Capricorn. Why am I saying Capricorn? I mean Cancer. Alright, Cancer, Scorpio, and then Pisces, okay? In literally like that order. Okay, so I do personal readings for those of you who may or may not know me. Okay, go to my website, g1insights.org. A link will be posted below. And I would love if you guys can become, of course, one of my subscribers. So that way, anytime I go live or upload a video or a post, you guys will be amongst the first to know. I am releasing my new book to this year. And I'm going to keep you guys posted on the exact day. So that way you guys can do like any early bird specials. You can go out and get it whenever you want. I am going to be releasing that information very soon. All right, there's a lot to learn, there's a lot to know, and a lot to release. And I'm super excited to bring you on this journey with me as I embark to a greater me. Okay, so my beautiful water signs, because I'm starting off with Cancer, which is the opposite sign of Capricorn, I need you guys to be patient because this energy here is going to be a bit unique. Okay, so here we go. So listen up, water signs. This is your weekly reading for January 12th until January 20th. This is going to be some Moonology cards that's going to be read. There's going to be some love cards, some wisdom cards, and then, we're going to wrap it all up and make sense out of the whole thing. And then even if it still doesn't make sense, guess what? Feel free to check out your sun, moon, rising, or Venus energy, Jupiter, Mars, Mercury. I'm all about that. So I believe that a lot of times if something doesn't resonate, it's because, the energy may be different for you in other areas of your chart, okay? So let's start off with beautiful Cancer. Hi, how are you? All right, I'm G1 Writer with G1 Insights, and this message is for my beautiful water signs. It's for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Cancer. This is your life and energy for January 12th until January 20th. Cancer, wow. Okay. Wow, a lot of the same cards keep coming out. So I'm going to put these two cards back in the deck here because they just recently came out for another sign. And I want to make sure that this is your energy and not somebody else's, okay? We have to be sure. All right, so here we go. But so far, so good. You got conclusions are within reach. So if you have been on the verge of trying to find out something, to complete something like a project or... Sorry, I usually don't like to do that on camera, but fuck that. Something was in my mouth. Okay. Anyway, so if you are or have been dealing with some type of issues that haven't seemed like it's just lingering along, you are at the end of that cycle, okay? You are going now into a new phase where things are feeling a lot more content, a lot more complete. You're feeling really productive. Things are moving along, okay? Your path is going to be clear now, okay? There may still be some minor obstacles, but it won't be anything that you can't achieve or get over. All right, so let's bring up those other two cards. Give me 1 second. Okay, so it says here to look at the bigger picture. All right, look at the bigger picture. That's Sagittarian energy. You got a lot of full moon energy here. Okay, full of emotions. Work through your fears. Somebody else came out with that, so I'm going to pluck another card. That also came out. Your hard work is being paid off, Cancer, okay? So during the new moon in Capricorn, which is actually today, the 13th, that is when you'll realize or start to see some changes along the way. So within the next week or two, you will begin to see some changes within your attitude, how you carry yourself. This can be an attitude like within your home. Maybe you want to renovate. Maybe you're ready for a change, or maybe some of you don't have the stability that you desire, and now you're gonna be able to have that stability. Okay, so the money will come in. You will feel a lot more rejuvenated, a lot more content. You'll be able to pay some back old bills or debts. Okay, things will be flowing a lot more easily for you, Cancer, because of that. Okay, not only that, but I feel like, again, you're looking at the bigger picture. You're realizing what needs to change. You're seeing that there needs some things need to happen. There's some changes that need to happen, and you're making the necessary changes to make sure that it happens. So really good for you. And your hard work is paying off. You know, Capricorn is your opposite sign. It teaches you how to stay motivated even throughout your pain, even when you're going through challenges, or even when you are faced with multiple obstacles. It's teaching you to strive anyway, to go after your goals anyway, to stay focused on the prize, you know, to be practical and not emotional. And likewise, the other way around, you can teach Capricorn how to be more in tune with their emotions, and you know, how to focus a bit more on family instead of the finances all the time, right? So that's the beautiful part about this energy this week, is that it's giving you the push that you need. So even if it's a bit uncomfortable, it's fine. You know, try not to. And I know it's hard to say, especially with so many people going through so much pain. I know it's hard to say, you know, but I think that it's important, if you try your best to stay as positive as possible, to try to be as positive as possible to other people. You know, I feel like you've carried the weight of others for so long, and it's time for you to reap the rewards. The thing is, you are always in the past and thinking about the past. So it is time for you, Cancer, to actually move along, to take the necessary steps it may take for you to be in a happy environment, to be with a person that really agrees with your spirit. You know, just because we're in a relationship doesn't mean that this person agrees with our spirit. They can satisfy our physical needs, but it doesn't mean that they satisfy our spirit. So it's so important that you nurture those sides of you, okay? So we're going to look into some wisdom cards here for you. Wrong deck. Sorry. Give me 1 second. Okay, so we got some wisdom cards here for you. And we're going to see what Spirit needs to share with you. Or if there's anything you need to know, it will be presented to you at this time, okay? So here we go. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Cancer. This is your life and love energy. Wow, okay? This is your life and love energy for January 12th until January 20th. All right. So I'm going to shuffle these another way, because sometimes they don't always get shuffled when I do it the sideways like that, you know. So, and I like to make sure that all of my cards are touched. Your cards are falling. All right, so here we go. I'm going to do it one more time, okay? One more time. All right, Cancer, here we go. This is your life and love energy for January 12th until January 20th. Keep in mind, we have a new moon in Capricorn here. Uranus is going to go direct, and then we have Mercury retrograde also approaching us, making some noise, starting some shit, or just simply helping us to find our way. So for each and every last one of us, the energy is going to play out differently, but it's so important that we do not overly spend or overly invest in something. We want to make sure that we do what we need to do, not what everybody else wants us to do, okay? So this card came out for another sign. I'm going to put it back to make sure that this is your energy and not nobody else's. But so far, you got poised, feeling really good, ready to release. It says it's time to go. So you're definitely ready to work out. You're definitely ready for like a new start, or to embrace something that is unique, something that is different, something that is beyond you. You're ready for a new start. And this is the right time to have your mind set on some significant goals. However, I would not rush to invest into anything that is brand new just yet. If it can wait, if it's not life-threatening, then I will wait until mid-February, and then I would take that option and do something different. But for right now, I would just kind of, you know, do some research, look around, you know, do some budgeting, right? I would calculate everything, make sure that this is what I really want. I will look around. If you have children, maybe you want to check for different schools in the area, just do some legwork, but and build your resources. But I wouldn't overly invest at this time. I will wait. Okay. Just because Mercury retrograde is approaching us, and you don't want to rush to agree to something that may not happen just yet, or that will be completely out of your reach. Like, for instance, you don't want to agree to pay $2,500 for a new car when you know that you don't start the job until March 1st. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm basically trying to let you know that it's best to be one step ahead, instead of rushing to things. You want to be one step ahead of the situation or the person. You want to make sure all your ducks is in a row, cross your T's, dot your I's. It's a big deal, and I've been trying to let everyone know how important this energy is, and the best way to know that is to simply, it's nothing wrong with searching for housing, searching for a car, looking for a vacation for you and your family. It's nothing wrong with that. The problem is excuse me, I just burped. Okay. The problem is if we are impulsive and not paying attention, then we can bump into problems later on. Okay. So it's important this season that, while Capricorn can be pushing us to get things done, I would use this energy to wrap things up. Like, if there's a few appointments that I have been putting off or not going to, or if I've been meaning to clean out my closet for spring or for whatever, or if I've been meaning to wash my sheets, or if I've been meaning to fax off some important documents, like certain things, you want to take care of that now. So that way, when Mercury goes retrograde, you won't have to be stuck with the problem of, oh, it didn't go through. The technology is not working. Oh, we're having technical issues. Oh, this person never got your message. Oh, the down payment was actually returned to your bank. Like, you don't want to face those issues. So it's probably best for all of us to really take our time to remember things that we need to take care of, things that we need to address, and take care of those things now before Mercury goes retrograde, okay? Because the last thing we want is to be dealing with technical, financial, or emotional issues during Mercury retrograde. So no, Mercury retrograde is not horrible, but I feel like it does have a tendency to bring things from the past, okay? So maybe you were claiming self-employment for like the past 5 years. This might be the year where you want to go the extra mile and claim your unemployment. You may want to submit some extra paperwork for things that you had to do at home, or to do your child tax credit the right way, so that way you get the COVID relief funds, right? Like, do everything the right way, so that way you guys are not stuck with outside issues. You don't want to be dealing with that in 2021. So it is important that you guys address these issues head on, no matter if it's about love, your finances, your career, your children, whatever it is. You need to address these issues head on way before Mercury goes retrograde, okay? So let me pull out that last wisdom card, because I see contentment here. I do. I see happiness, celebration. Like, finally, it happened. Right? Oh, wow. Yep, a lot of the same cards by the book. Okay, so you may feel like you want to do things by the book. And right now, considering that Capricorn is your opposite sign, you may feel that actually. You may feel the need to go the extra mile and to do things traditionally by the book. And you may want to stick to the rules and do what you got to do. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I would say, if you want to truly progress, keep your emotions out of it. Speak your mind, say what you mean what you say, and don't get too emotional about it. Because I feel like some people take advantage of that, or try to some people take advantage of that, or try to manipulate you, or try to downgrade you or degrade you because they feel like you're beneath them. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why I just felt that, but I feel like there's some people around you that feel like, oh, they don't know any better, and they will try to minimize you and make you feel this small or inadequate for some reason. So it's important that you use the Capricorn wisdom to go after what you want this season, okay? Use that wisdom to guide you. By the end of the month, we will have a full moon in Leo. Things will begin to pick up. You'll feel a bit more adventurous. However, it is still Mercury retrograde. So even though we have this energy about like, yes, let's go. Things are moving along. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. You know, the money is coming in. This is happening. That's flowing for me. Even though we may feel like, hey, let's go down south or let's travel the world, you know, we still need to be cautious, okay? We want to make sure that we cross our T's and dot our I's, all right? So let's look at some love cards for you, all right? All right, so we got very soon. We got, that actually came out for somebody else, so I'm going to get clarity. All right, we got outdated thinking. And we got kisses. Okay, so a lot of you could be thinking a lot about things that used to be, you know, the way things used to be, how you can try to reinvent yourself. It says here to clearly decide what you want, so that way when it comes to you, you know, you can begin to appreciate it or acknowledge it. But it's going to happen very soon for you. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Be very, like I said earlier, mean what you say and say what you mean. Don't waste a lot of time playing mind games with people. Okay? Outdated thinking, conditioning, okay? You could be thinking a lot about a situation over and over again. Again, leave the past where it's at. Focus on the future. Don't focus too much on the things that you've been through. It's time for you to stick to the rules and stick to the book and follow the traditional ways that you know that have served you well. Some of you may feel like you want to divert from the usual way, or to separate yourself from the traditional beliefs that you were brought up in, right? So for instance, if you were brought up going to church all the time, right, you may decide, hey, you know what, even though I love God, I don't really want to do church anymore, right? Or you may decide, hey, I'm not going to invest a lot of time in religious beliefs. I'm just going to be spiritual. I'm not going to waste a lot of time believing that abortion is bad. I'm not ready for another kid, so yeah, I'm gonna go get an abortion. So there's a lot of thoughts here. You are doing a lot of contemplating, a lot of thinking, okay? But when it comes to love especially, you could be replaying a lot of good times in your love life, thinking about things that, all the good that you did have in love once upon a time, okay? Giving and receiving affection, falling in love, okay? Like I said, conclusions are within reach, okay? So something that you were going through is definitely coming to a complete circle. It's definitely working out in your favor. You're discussing your issues. You're working your issues out, okay? And you're not giving up. You're determined now more than ever to make sure that things work out in your favor, even in love, okay? So that's really good, Cancer. And then I see falling in love. So for a lot of you that are single, it says here very soon. So you could actually be looking forward to a new relationship or meeting someone new, especially if it's been a really long time being with someone. You could be looking forward to this newfound relationship, okay? But it says here that someone definitely is crushing on you, or you could be definitely crushing on someone, and just maybe you haven't told this person yet. Maybe you really do admire them and love them and want them, but just haven't shared that with them just yet, okay? Be careful though, because I feel like this is a situation that you have been through before, and now you're questioning yourself if you should get back into a situation like that or if not, because I feel like you're like, well, this person is different. They're not like the other person. So they're not going to do to me what the other person did to me, you know? So there's like some undeniable faith there when it comes to love. But then some of you are saying, nah, I've been through this before. I'm not taking that chance again. You know, even though I feel like Shorty is bad and I want to get to know him or I want to get to know her, I'm not even going to, you know, do that to myself. You know, they really want me. They really want to marry me. They really want to be with me. They're going to let it show. Like, I'm not taking myself through this again. So a lot of you have literally learned lessons from the past. And that is going to be extremely helpful when it comes to this love situation that you guys are facing or dealing with, okay? So, Cancer, I love you. Thank you so much for all your great love and support. I'm going to go ahead and move on to our beautiful Scorpios, and then we're going to move on to Pisces, okay? Thank you so much for your love and support. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget, if you want a personal reading, visit my website, g1insights.org, okay? You can book your reading there, or you can simply email me and let me know what's going on. You can follow me on Instagram at G1Insights. So there's a lot to look forward to in 2021, and I'm excited to share my journey with you. All right, so let's go. Let's move on to Scorpio. Be good, Cancer. Whew. So yes, Scorpio, hi, I'm G1 Writer with G1 Insights, and this is your life and love energy for January 12th, okay, until January 20th. Oh yeah, you know why? This is a powerful week. It is. It's a powerful week. Powerful week. It really is. We have the new moon in Capricorn, and then we have Uranus going direct. We have Mercury retrograde happening this month. And you know, Mercury retrograding can sometimes bring things from the past, or, you know, on a good note, Mercury can actually help us find things too, right? So, especially if you've lost something back in the day, or if something was owed to you, guess what? Mercury retrograde is the perfect time for shit to come back. Okay? So if something was owed to you, something may actually come back to you. Isn't that a blessing? Oh yeah. So listen, I feel like water signs are going through this phase of trying to you know, just kind of restart some things, or try to, I feel like you guys are trying to figure out a better route, you know, to like everything that's been going on, trying to figure things out on your own. But the thing is, you guys don't have to figure things out on your own. The resources are magnificent, and it's expanding for the next 3 months. So if I were you, Scorpio, I would just kind of take it easy with myself. I wouldn't stress myself. I would just take it easy. This is going to be a year for you where it's all about revelations. There's going to be some prosperity there, a bit of abundance, you know, but I'll talk about that more in your 3 months focus. As I go throughout the year, you guys will see the climate, not the climate, the climax. Sorry, the changes, okay, happening. Like, you will see things begin to slowly grow and slowly evolve. Things slowly changing. You guys will begin to see the growth in your relationships, the growth within yourself, the growth in your money, the growth in your friendships, the growth in your line of duty. Like, you will begin to see some significant changes. Okay, this can even be something personal, like weight loss or weight gain. Okay, they can be an addition to the family. There can even be some subtraction to the family. But there's going to be some moving in, some moving out, some transitions, some not. For each and every last one of us, it's going to play out differently. And I do have a lot of Scorpionic energy in my birth chart, so I know what you guys are feeling. Oh, yeah. Okay? So we have some Moonology cards here. We have some wisdom cards. We have some love cards. That is what we're going to do. Please subscribe to my channel so that way anytime I go live or upload a video, you guys will be amongst the first to find out. And do not forget to go visit my website if you would like a personal reading, g1insights.org. The link will be posted below. Okay, I love you, Scorpio. Let's get to it. All right, I already pre-shuffled all the decks, so this should not take that much time, okay? Here we go. You know what? I don't understand why it's... it be so many cards in a deck, and I swear... I don't understand for the life of me why a lot of the same cards just be coming out, okay? So, excuse me. Okay. What is this? Okay. The answers that you need are coming, okay? I have a feeling that this energy came out for another sign, but I can't remember. I remember seeing this photo, but with the Moonology cards, this could have been a new moon energy that I saw this picture with. So I'm going to go ahead and stick to it, okay? The answers that you need are coming in. Woo, it's time for you to speak your truth. Wear your blue, be honest, stand your ground, and do not give up while saying what you believe in. Do not give up, okay? It says take time to breathe out. So while you may need to take a rest, there's nothing wrong with that, but don't give up. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck there in that situation. Remember that situation that was like really annoying you, troubling you and your family when it came to like your finances and when it came to like your home environment? Do not get stuck, okay? Take a breather if you need to. Like for instance, if you've been working consistently and maybe you realize that your body is just tired, right? Maybe you feel like you just really need a break from society, from the world, from your workplace, from your husband at home, whatever it is. Maybe you feel like you just need a moment to just woosah, right? Take a breather, but do not get stuck, okay? Yeah, this is the season, this week, or the next 2 weeks actually, where you want to keep the faith, where you want to work your hardest. You want to take care of your business. You want to complete anything that you have started. This is not the best time to start anything new because sometimes things can backfire in the midst of a new moon in the Mercury retrograde and a planet going direct. Hello. It's a lot of there's a lot of energy going around. A lot of Saturn is going to be in Aquarius now, and there's no more planets retrograding in Capricorn, which is really good. We're not all serious and depressed, right? And then, things are moving along. So, if I were you, Scorpio, I would just kind of slowly pick up the pace and remember to take a breather because you're going to be very busy. The next 2 weeks, you are in for a surprise. There's a lot happening for you on the family front, the home front, the financial front. There's a lot that is going to be happening that requires your attention and your focus and your love. And I just heard undivided attention. So, if you haven't really been paying anything any mind, okay, listen, let me tell you something. Whatever you do for the next 2 weeks is going to give you the energy that you need during the full moon in Gemini. So by November, okay. So everything that you do for the next few weeks or even the next few months is going to determine what happens in November. Okay? So, Scorpio, this is important. You are in charge now. You have a lot to look forward to. You have a lot of responsibility. You have a lot of goals and things that you're focused on. But mainly, the responsibility is here. But Spirit is saying nothing is yet set in stone. So, but because you know that, you're going to cover every single track. You're going to make sure that you're covered in the love area, the marriage zone. You're going to make sure that you're covered financially. You're going to make sure that you're covered physically within your health, mental health, physical health, your heart, okay? Eating better, changing your mind about a particular diet. You're going to be thinking a lot about how you carry yourself in the world, because nothing is yet set in stone. So you still have to grind like you've never grinded before, because it's not yet set in stone. But for the next 2 weeks before Mercury goes retrograde, it's important for you to wrap things up. When you wrap things up, that means I'm going to take care of my business. I'm going to mail out those packages. I'm going to mail out those letters. I'm going to be proactive. I'm going to do what I got to do to show my boss that I am in charge and I deserve a raise. I'm going to show my husband that the reason why he loves me. I'm going to remind my family why I should be in control, or why I should have the finances. Like, you're going to be setting some different tones everywhere you go. A different energy for a different environment. It's a different energy. That's what I'm feeling for you, Scorpio. And because of that, it requires a level up. It requires for you to be a bit more mature. It requires for you to kind of grow up. It requires, even if you're 40, it doesn't mean that you're grown. Somebody pointed that out to me years ago. They was like, why you wear weave? I said, bitch, because I can. I'm grown. It was like, that shit don't make you grown. Oh, they put me in my place real quick. Oh, yeah. I got told about that years ago. And I was like, oh, what the fuck make you grown then? I had to really legit study what that even means. Because it's true. It doesn't make you grown. Just because you have a job, it doesn't make you grown. You know what I'm saying? So there's like a lot of growth that needs to happen. And I think that you know that too. So that is why you're like, okay, I need to keep grinding. The answers that you need are coming in slowly but surely. Okay? Don't beat yourself up, because nothing is just set in stone. Okay? But it's also saying take time to breathe. Okay? Take time to take it all in. It's a lot of changes that are happening. So take it all in. Don't overthink, don't overanalyze, don't overwhelm yourself. Take it easy. Okay? Let's look at some wisdom cards to give you clarity, all right? So here we go. Oh, you would fall out like that? Okay, here we go. All right. Here we go. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus and Scorpio. This is your life and love energy for January 12th until January 20th. This is wisdom for Scorpios. All right, here we go, guys. Uh-oh. That was not a good shuffle. Hold on, let's back up. Okay. There you go. Now it's fanning. Now it's working. Here we go. Thank you, Scorpio, for your beautiful energy. Oh, wow. So you have more than one card telling you to take a rest, take a break. Okay, time for a nap, time for a peace of mind. Oh, okay. Wow, and in order too. Wow. Now that is what you call synchronicity. Oh yeah, there and now, here and now. Oh yeah. Like I said, to all my water signs, don't focus on the past, focus on the future. You see that door right there is wide open, waiting for you to make a decision. What are you going to do? You have a lot of options, a lot of decisions to make. But like I said, there's this energy about being overly focused this season. And it's because you want something really bad and you're working really, really hard for it. But Spirit says here that you're going to get there. But just like fine wine, honey, grapes need time to get pressured, pushed, and stomped on, right? And pruned. Scorpio, diamonds come from pressure. So guess what? If you want to create that diamond lifestyle, you're going to have to be willing to embrace the pressure, because you're going to feel tired. You're going to feel overworked. You're going to feel exhausted, tired of the relationship, tired of the problems, tired of the job. You know, everybody wants something from me. What the fuck is anybody doing for me? That is going to be the statement that is coming from you, whether it's internally or verbally or out of anger towards someone. The thing here is, it's time for you to recuperate and take better care of yourself, so that way you can take better care of your goals and people that you really care and deeply love, okay? If you want to truly accomplish that, you need to first get rid of the negative aspect of everything. Get rid of the negative attitude, okay? Nothing is just set in stone. So you can't take anything for granted. You can't say, oh, I don't care about this house because I'm about to move anyway. Don't take nothing for granted, because nothing is set in stone. Don't say, oh, yeah, I'm done with this relationship because I found me somebody else. Nothing is yet set in stone. So in other words, Scorpio, this is not the best time to just give up. So if you are feeling this week a bit of like out of sorts and feeling like you just, enough is enough, I'm just tired, I'm frustrated of dealing with the ongoing challenges. Scorpio, can I just tell you to have a little bit of faith? Or perhaps maybe you were going through this. Maybe you felt, tired and exhausted and felt like giving up at one point. Spirit says you are now at peace. Spirit is bringing you a sense of peace. Spirit is letting you know that you, my child, can take a break. You can rest. You can relax. We're blessing you with an option to just be yourself, content, not stressing, not worrying. You can literally do you this season. We're not going to bother you. There's no room for stressing right now. So let's look at some love cards, okay? Wow, so I got codependency, soulmates, and wedding rings, okay? Addictions can be possibly affecting your love life, and it's affecting your peace. How can you have a peace of mind when there's so many, if there's codependency here, there's like a need to always want to be the pleaser, or someone that is constantly begging you to do something, or this can be like a person constantly begging you to give them something. Give me, give me, give me. It's like a lot of this energy has weighed you down. So how can you get peace that way? You know how you're going to get rid of it? Is by releasing those addictions that has caused a problem in your relationship in the first place. Okay? And only you know what those addictions are. Those addictions can be drugs, drinking too much, overly dependent on something. Like, for instance, like a game system, or maybe... I'm eating too many bad foods, How can I show this person that I'm serious about my health if I'm not taking my health seriously? For a lot of you, this is your soulmate. This is your soulmate or your twin flame. But some of you might be feeling or may have felt like you needed a break from this individual. This person may have been too codependent on other people. And maybe that could have stirred up some issues. But I see wedding rings here. So a lot of you could be married to this person, engaged to this person, or maybe you legit wanted to, ask this person for their hand in marriage. But it says here and now, if you truly want this marriage to work, you can't focus too much on the past or the future. You need to just let things happen. You need to allow things to naturally unfold. But there's a deep soul connection here. There's also an eternal love connection here. An everlasting promise between you two. But the problem is there's some type of codependency or distraction or negative energy that's causing you guys to have this disruption. But nothing is yet set in stone. So maybe you guys can work it out. Maybe you guys can say, hey, what can we do to fix this situation? Like I said, those of you that are seeking clarity, it's going to begin to happen now. But you have to be open to it. everything you do for the next 2 weeks. By the time November gets here, you will see a dramatic change in your person and within yourself and your finances. But you have to start to take out time for you. It's time to meditate. It's time to clear your mind, Scorpio. It's time to think about what you really want and what you don't want. It's time to heal. It is time to take a breathe out. That's my message for you. So, Scorpio, I love you. Of course I do. Message me if you have any questions. Please subscribe to my channel. If you would like to book a personal reading, you guys can visit my website at g1insights.org. But when you subscribe, you will be amongst the first to find out when I go live or upload a video or make a post. And then that way you can be happy that you are a part of a community that is always giving you and pleasing you spiritually. Okay? So, I love you. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to now move on to our beautiful, most spiritual, most intuitive Pisces. Okay? Bye, Scorpio. Be good to yourself. Yes. Hello, Pisces. So this is your weekly energy for January 12th until January 20th. Okay? This is your life love energy. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Pisces. Please know that we have a new moon happening in Capricorn, January 13th. And then, you know, we're going to have Uranus go direct in Taurus, which is really good. Because even though Uranus is still going to be in Taurus, it's going to go direct. Because it was retrograding in Taurus for like 5 months. And when that happens, it's like we don't feel free to do the things that we love, or there might have been some restrictions when it comes to creativity, doing the things that we enjoy, you know. And Uranus and Taurus usually is very passive, very sensual. Uranus is very steady in Taurus, you know. So for it to be retrograde, it was like womp womp, you know. And I think that a lot of us dealt with some restrictions because of it. So thankfully, Uranus is not retrograding anymore. However, we're going to have Mercury retrograding at the end of the month. Towards the end of the month, anyway. And then we're going to also have the full moon in Leo. So, as it's like just when we're feeling adventurous, like we want to do more, here goes Mercury retrograde, slowing us down once more. Anytime any planet goes retrograde, it means that it's time to slow down or to take a different approach for something. So for you, Pisces, it has definitely been on the love front. For a lot of you, it has been on the emotional front, okay? So especially when it comes to like family and close relatives, your children, you know, legal situations, housing for some of you. Okay, so it has been a really interesting year in 2020 anyway, right? So this year, you guys will be moderate. Like, it will go from being bad to okay to like perfect, you know. So you're going to be right between perfect and okay, which is good, you know, but do expect some emotional roller coasters. But for right now, it's important that you focus on, you know, feeling that confidence again, okay? Not looking outside of yourself for validation. Not feeling like you have to do so much for people to like you. In fact, sorry guys, I'm in a city, so it can get really loud here. I'm sorry. I do have my windows open. Sometimes I like a little fresh air, so I'm sorry about that. Okay, but I think that this year for you in particular, you know, is going to be strong. Really strong, intense, not in a bad way. Intense doesn't always have to be bad. Okay? But this week in particular, for the next 2 weeks anyway, right before Mercury goes retrograde, there are some things that you need to wrap up. There's some things you need to address, that you need to deal with, that's going to be very helpful in the long run. Okay, so I have some Moonology cards here. I have some wisdom cards here, like some guidance cards, and then I have some love cards. So we're going to look at all these cards and see what's going on with you, okay? So here we go for January 12th until January 20th. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or Venus in Pisces. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so surrender to the divine, okay? Wow, very beautiful energy. You see that? Surrender to the divine. So by the full moon in Leo, there's going to be, again, a need to like be honest with ourselves, and or take some type of you need to have a conversation, or a heart-to-heart conversation. It's going to be really big. Like I said, when it comes to your emotions this year in general, it's going to give you a chance to reflect on a lot that has happened recently. But when it comes to your responsibilities, you do have the best of luck around the full moons that are going to be happening this year, okay? So, June or July will also be a very significant time for you with the full moon in Capricorn. That's going to also be very appropriate for you. It says the end of a tough cycle will begin to approach. So, again, I feel like you're already going through that phase. But by June or July, that's when you're going to really, really feel it. So by the end of the month, there's going to be like this theme here that makes you feel like, you know what, I'm just going to let it go. The negativity, the insecurity, the need to get validation, all of that stuff is disappearing. It's going away. Okay? But by June or July is when you'll be satisfied and complete and content with everything that's been going on, because you've been spending a lot of time manifesting, working on yourself, working on your goals, working on what you're trying to accomplish, you know, trying to heal those broken, those wounds, you know, those open wounds, trying to heal those open wounds, you know, being honest about what you really feel. When it comes to your career, though, or anything that you're really trying to achieve, it says here, you know, to have faith in your dreams, okay? This doesn't have to be, you know, anything dealing with love or your career. It can change, you know. But have faith in whatever your dreams are. This can be your creativity, a new job, a new home. Maybe you're seeking a new home. Maybe you are thinking about relocating. Maybe you have recently relocated and now you're just trying to, like, readapt, you know, to a new way of being, to a new lifestyle. Or maybe you're just having a hard time getting back to who you used to be prior to this new job, or prior to this relationship, like getting back to you. And that's going to be really, really important. A lot of us are dealing with that energy, though, ironically. A lot of us are, and I think that's what that Capricorn and Cancer, you know, the word just rolled off my tongue and went somewhere. But that Capricorn and Cancer energy, it's like we're caught in the limbo, you know? Part of us wants to be compassionate, have a lot of love, and be, you know, all about family and freedom and doing us, right? But then the other side of us is saying, hey, we want to be responsible. We want to be, you know, courageous. We want to go after what we want. We want to be standoffish. We want to speak our mind. We want to be assertive. So it's a kind of tricky energy. So with the new moon in Capricorn, though, your ambition will return. You're feeling a lot more confident, okay? Some good news is also going to be coming in for you. So you have a lot to look forward to, and I will be just grateful for that by itself, because it's a lot that is going to be happening for you. A lot, you know? So I have some wisdom cards here. So let's look at the wisdom cards and let's get clarity, okay? So here we go, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Pisces. This is your life and love energy weekly tarot reading for January 12th until January 20th. Okay, here we go. Wow, these same cards just, I don't know what it is, but these two cards came out for another sign, so I'm going to put them back in the deck to make sure that it's your energy. But so far, this card says it's time to take a calculated risk. Come to the edge. You know, this is a new relationship. You may want to give this person a chance, you know. Give this person a chance. Dance with the wind. have a little bit of fun. Like I said, you're going to be feeling a lot more confident, so you won't be so stressed out like you have been recently, okay? Look at that. Serendipity. Beautiful. Like I said, some type of good news or good luck is coming your way. And if you look at these images, like in both of these images, she's free. She's happy. She's satisfied with everything that's been going on. Look at that. She's dancing in the wind. No care at all. No worries, no frustrations. So it seemed like as if, you know, you taking the time to surrender to spirit is saying that you're ready for whatever is coming next. You're ready for the new journey that you're going on, the new journey that you are embarking on. You're ready. You've been through so much recently. So now you know what to do when you go, if you were to go through the situation ever again, you will now know what to do. So this is really good. This is good news, okay? And Loyal Heart came out. This also came out for another sign. I can't remember exactly who. It could be Aquarius. I'm not sure, but I can't remember. But it's like whoever this person is, they have the key to your heart. You know, they mean so much to you. Pisces, a new life. I'm telling you, a new life, a new you, a new environment. It could be a new baby on the way. But some type of exciting news is coming. Could it be that house that you've always wanted? Could it be that new job? Something is on the way. So you should be really excited. You should be happy and content. This could even be a new relationship. For a lot of you, this is a new relationship. I feel like you hit the jackpot with this person. You know, you hit the jackpot with this person. This is so beautiful. If I'm going to switch the cards around, like Spirit is telling me, serendipity will be first. So you are feeling really lucky to have this person, or this person is feeling really lucky or blessed to have you. But this can also be like kind of like a windfall, something falling in your lap, you know, extra money, extra resources, okay, coming in contact with just unexpected blessings, my love. Okay, and like I said, if I keep in that order, it's like it's getting better and better. You have a lot of hearts, you have a lot of happiness, a lot of good luck here. And then it's like you're enjoying the momentum. Like you're enjoying your new life, honey. You're feeling yourself. You're feeling really vindicated, on top of the world. Feeling in control, feeling confident and bold, right? No worries at all. No stressing. That is beautiful. I don't have too much Pisces energy in me, but I do have enough. So I'm kind of glad to see this. Yeah, I have like this much Pisces energy in my birth chart. So that's good to know. That something will be coming our way, right? Because I'm not a Pisces, but I do have a little bit of Pisces energy in me. Right? So, and then I have Capricorn and Neptune, which is your ruling planet, by the way. So, you know, when it comes to my intuition, it's like it's making me feel good to know that, you know, for me anyway, it's like I'm being rewarded spiritually. So is, you know, or intuitively, you know, or even creatively. Because when I think of Neptune, I think of creativity. I think of intuitive energy. I think of spirituality, you know. So this is good. So I'm kind of glad that this energy is coming out, you know. But for you, Pisces, this is going to be huge because this is something that you've been waiting for. You've been waiting a really long time for this. This could be a legal battle or something that you, like a lawsuit, something that was unexpected. Okay, something that you were waiting on is going to show itself within the next 2 weeks, okay? So let's look at love. Let's see what's going on in love. Yeah, so a lot of you could be thinking about getting married. Again, children might be the subject for the next 2 weeks. This could be pregnancy or wanting to have a child. This could be someone proposing to you, and maybe you will accept that proposal. Some of you could be starting your marriage over or taking a vacation with your spouse if you are married, okay? Some of you, I just heard play the lottery. Okay, for those of you that are feeling really lucky, like I said, you just might get it, okay? You just might get it. So if you're feeling lucky, if you and your spouse is like, feeling good, or there has been some financial struggles lately, play the lottery. Okay? I got that for you, Pisces. I'm about to call you Sag. I don't know why. Probably because Sagittarius is normally the one that's like ready to play numbers and stuff, But I will play the number 18 in particular, okay? Or the number 6. All right, but this is really beautiful. A lot of you, your love life is being affected by children. So again, you could be thinking about children that may have moved on. Maybe you'll find out that you're pregnant, or you could be thinking about adopting. Okay, or you could be reaching out to your adopted children and blessing them with something amazing. Maybe you're gonna do something amazing for the ones that you love. But it says here, Pisces, Spirit wants you to know that it is safe for you to love. So if this person proposes to you and you feel like a bit uncertain, just meditate on it for a little while. The answers will come to you very soon. But for the next 2 weeks, just remember to have faith, okay? Have faith in your dreams. Have faith that everything is going to work out in your favor. And it will. It will work out in your favor. Just surrender. Again, meditate, pray, do some type of spiritual ritual, okay? But you are at the end of a difficult phase. But definitely by June and July is when you're going to feel it the most. You're going to be really happy and proud of yourself for what you have accomplished, okay? Think about how you felt during the last full moon, okay? Last July. What were you going through? What was happening? You will not be going through the same thing this July. And Spirit just wants to remind you of that, okay? So I love you, Pisces. Be good to yourself. And I really would love if you guys can become one of my subscribers. Okay, stay tuned for anytime I upload a video or make a post or do anything. You guys will be amongst the first to find out. Also, if you guys want to book a personal reading, of course, you can visit my website at g1insights.org. And I thank you and I love you. Stay tuned also for my release date for my book, guys. It's coming really, really soon. I have so much work to do, but I'm so grateful for all of you that have been so patient with me, that have been really supportive. 2021 is going to be the year where a lot of us are going to be reaping some heavy rewards, guys. So I wish you well, Pisces, and I thank you for everything that you have ever done to show my channel and my website some support, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.